Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to see where is your person on their journey, their spiritual slash love journey. Where are they at? What are they healing? What are they experiencing on this journey in terms of especially the spiritual nature of things. We like to focus on the what are they feeling or thinking, that kind of thing, but today I want to focus on the spiritual the bent of things, because I am sensing a lot of tower moments, first for both counterparts, but mostly for the masculine energy. And this is for whether you have a twin flame connection, a soul connection, whatever it is, right? We are all connected. I think a lot of tower moments, a lot of deep realizations, a lot of heart awakenings, and also a lot of removing of obstacles. I don't think it's any coincidence that I've chosen to bring up my little elephant, and that the deck we're going to use today also has an elephant, right? So this is definitely, Lord Krishna, and he is the remover of obstacles. Okay, so we're going to be using this deck today, and it's actually called the Spirit Song. So what we're going to look at is more of the spirit today, and see what's going on with the spiritual journey. This deck is a gift from Candice C. It's such a beautiful, lovely deck, so I'm going to enjoy using it today, and I think it's very fitting for what we're looking at right now. But from the deck alone, I can give you the message of what's happening with your person. Okay, they are following the call of their spirit song, the song of their soul path. This is what they're feeling, this call right now. Okay. I'm getting that they're really logging into their heart space. Most of them are having a heart awakening, and there's also a lot of karma that they're processing, because I'm seeing that white here, a lot of white. I mean, there's a lot of green, so that's a heart awakening. A lot of white, so that reminds me of soul stars chakra, and that's about the akasha, and of course past life things, karma, right? And they're also doing a lot of healing and getting a lot of downloads. So there's a lot of pink here on this elephant, so that's what I'm getting. I think that they're remembering who they are, because that's what elephants do, right? They have a long memory. They're remembering who they are. They're also reflecting on their life and the things that have happened in the past, and they're receiving a lot of wisdom from that. I don't know, this elephant strikes me as like, I wouldn't say a baby. It's not a baby, like an adolescent elephant. So, I think they're growing. I think they're leaving a lot of immaturity behind. And I think they're listening and really drawn to the ears, listening to spirit. And a lot of the things that they're realizing as they listen to spirit is triggering them right now, because they're sending me to this yellow here. So that's about triggering solar plexus chakra. So I think there's a lot of things that are happening with your counterpart right now, but a lot of obstacles are being removed, especially emotional and mental blocks. Okay, so let's go into this. I'm going to take 3 cards today for everything. I don't know, these days I'm being drawn to the 3s. Usually I like 4s. 4s are strong and stable, but 3s, I'm feeling the 3s. I'm feeling the 3s, that vibration of the magician and the high priestess. I'm feeling that, because that's 2 and 1. I think that came out in the pick a card reading on my sister channel today. What was it? Which pile? I think pile 2. I'm gonna put a link down below so you can go check it out. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's see. 3 cards. Spirit, tell us what this person's feeling right now. All right. What we got here? Oh, we have jealous. How interesting. And we should have picked that up, because that elephant is very green, is it not? So that's green with envy, and that's jealousy. That's a green-eyed monster. They're also sad. We're going to deconstruct these cards and we find out why. Let's get one more card. And we also have optimistic. So out of all these kind of negative emotions, there's a bit of optimism and hope that your person is feeling. So let's deconstruct these cards and see why are we getting this little mix here. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, a lot of sadness. I mean, they just told us, and we get it here again. A lot of sadness. But you know what? Your heart has to break open for it to um hold more light. I'm listening to the horn, and they say when you're doing a reading and a horn or siren sound, that's the presence of Archangel Michael. Getting a lot of shit. Okay, let's see. Getting a lot of chills there. Alright, so why are they jealous? Okay, so it looks like a lot of things are crumbling around them. I think your person is having a tower. I felt it, right? They're having a tower moment. It could be that there's some foundation that they built that's crumbling. It could be their finances also crumbling. And they see you, you're as happy as they come, doing really well. And that makes them kind of jealous. I think this person is also enjoying a deep spiritual connection with you. But they also see you as a high priestess, and they're also kind of jealous of your spiritual gifts. You see, you're standing in your power in every way, in the material world and in the spiritual world, right? Whilst they are in a cycle of pain here, right? It looks like somebody that they're with, it looks like they betrayed them. Yeah. So this person, they're trying to make a decision here to stand in their power and go after their happiness. But they're jealous. Yeah, because you're standing in your power. Right? Why are they sad? Because you're standing in your power. Yeah, and it looks like there's something with a third party that is coming to an end. And the Three of Cups is when it's reversed, is sad energy. Yeah, it looks like they have given up hope on a third party situation. Okay. They got all the enlightenment that they needed. They learned all the lessons, and they're like, okay, this person's ready to speak up and speak their truth. I think they also want to talk to you, but they're assessing the situation, and they're trying to figure out if it's safe to come forward, because they're expecting you to react like this, reverse Queen of Swords, and they're also expecting a fight, so they're assessing you. What are they optimistic about? What's this? Knight of Cups reverse. Two of Swords reverse. Okay, they're optimistic about the fact that even though they were conflicted in the past and they didn't express their emotions, they're hoping that when they leave the situation that they're in, that you'll be able to hear them out, and you'll be able to forgive them, because they're coming forward for forgiveness. Okay, that was the main theme that the masculine, whoever you're with, right? That was the main theme on their mind yesterday when we had that Lovers Lane conversation. You guys should check it out. The main thing that they were concerned about was forgiveness. Okay, and they're optimistic that they're going to get that. Let's have a look at just their heart space energy for you, just to have a look. And then we go into the more spiritual stuff. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. So they've gotten all the enlightenment that they needed. Time for action now. All right, so let's get 3 cards. We have the 5 of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have the Magician in reverse. Virgo, Gemini energy. And we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so let me tell you something. Drama in this person's life, and it makes them feel very conflicted. And remember what I was telling you, the outer world is a reflection of the inner world. So if there's drama in their life, there's drama inside. So this person right now is very off balance, and that's why they can't stand in their power as a magician. They cannot manifest because there's so much chaos going on inside. But know that all this drama that's happening right now is to push them into growth, because this is in the 5s is where you see the most growth and change. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict in your person's life right now, but that is necessary for their growth, because they have to release the immature behavior. I think your person, wherever they are, they're not able to move right now. They're kind of stuck, right? And they have to kind of dwell in that drama in order to get the lessons that they're meant to get. So let me pull a card. Spirit, tell us about this Five of Wands. It looks like there's a lot of people interfering. Yeah, you see, your person doesn't love themselves enough to set healthy boundaries with people in their life. So there's a lot of people that are telling them what to do, how to do it. And when your person just needs to love themselves, okay? They just need to love themselves. Your person wants new love, but they're allowing people to dictate their pace, and they're staying in a situation that they're absolutely bored in. They're bored because their heart is not there. Right? Why is the Magician in reverse? Okay. You see, they're confused. And once you're confused inside, you can't manifest on the outside. I think they definitely want to release this toxic energy that they have in their life. And I think they are speaking their truth. But this is what's causing half of the drama right now. So they have to deal with this situation, right? They have to handle this. Okay? So they're not able to go anywhere right now. They can't move forward in any kind of relationship because they're heartbroken. Whoever they were with, I think there was some sort of betrayal. But that wasn't necessary because your person had to now turn within for validation instead of seeking validation from people outside of themselves, which is what they were doing before. Okay? So your person's releasing all the immature behavior of the past, especially the immature communication. And again, drama in their life, but this is how the wheel has turned for them. Out of this drama is their destiny unfolding. And there's going to be good luck and abundance that will come in for your person, but they have to go through this first. The false foundation that they built has to be destroyed in order for them to rise and stand in their power, in order for them to free themselves from the things that held them back. Okay? So know that your person is in a place now, and it's a destined place that they needed to be, and that's for them to experience soul growth. Okay? Let's see what they're experiencing on their spiritual journey right now, besides the drama. This is my twin experience deck. Let's see what's happening with them spiritually. Let's get another card. So this is all necessary. What's on the bottom of the deck? All right. So we know that they're lurking. Okay. We know that they're lurking. I think that's half the reason why they're jealous. I think that there are other people. They have competition. Oh. So that's the message there. They feel that they have competition. 3 cards. What are they experiencing on this journey right now? What are they doing besides lurking? Okay, so we have karmic cycle coming out here. So they are in this karmic cycle, and it's a rough one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a rough one because from what we're seeing here, they're dealing with some heavy energies. Okay, I'm gonna clarify and see exactly what about the karmic cycle Spirit wants you to know. Let's get another card. So we have the confirmation again, social media, right? So they're looking on your social media. There might be a message on their social media for you. I'm not saying to go look, right? Because it might get triggered, or there might have been something on their social media that alerted you to some events that were happening. I'm going to clarify because I don't want you to go on their social media, which is a bunch of lies anyway, and get triggered. Okay, so I'll pull some cards. It's best to stay away because remember, that's where they pretend the most. And what else? Sacred union. Okay, so know that you guys may not be together physically, but there's a sacred union that's happening here. All right, so let's have a look. What about this karmic cycle do you want us to know, Spirit? Okay. All right, so it looks like somebody didn't speak the whole truth about something, and your person right now is absolutely stressed out. Let's get some more cards. Okay. The player got played. The player got played. The player got played. Okay. So I think in the past your person might have been juggling people really enjoying themselves, being the adventurer, and they bounced upon someone who was just after their money and played them, deceived them. Look, we have the Seven of Swords here. The player got played. So this is a karmic cycle that they're in. But again, this is their karma, because they won't be in their authentic self, and they may have lied and deceived you. So know that they're reaping some karma right now. Okay? Let's see this thing with social media. What's that about? So they're in a hard cycle, but this is necessary. Okay, what's happening on social media? We have the Six of Cups. So there's something here about reconciliation. There's something here about past lives or children. Let's pull a card. Or about the soulmate contract that they might have with someone. Let's pull some more cards. Okay. So on social media, apparently, there is some kind of indication of the conflict that they're in with this karmic soulmate that they're with right now. This karmic soulmate, and it keeps coming out for us. So there's something being played out even in the realms of social media right now that's going to give you an indication that there's only conflict in that situation. This verbally abusive karmic keeps coming out, right? The Queen of Swords reversed, right? This is the harsh character, right? And this is something that's very burdensome. But apparently somewhere in social media, you're going to get the message that your person is no longer putting in the effort. I'm not telling you to go and look. In fact, when you look, maybe there's nothing there, and that's going to be the indication, because maybe they've stopped posting those fake pics, okay? But apparently there's something here about social media. Or it could be that some secret was unveiled about a lie, and it was all done through social media here. But there's something about the soul contract. There's tension and conflict here, and like your person has stopped putting in the effort. It was just too burdensome. Let's talk about sacred union. What is this about? Okay, so you see, as your person heals, they move closer to sacred union. Okay, and that's sacred union within themselves. They're both their masculine and feminine energies within themselves, and that's what prepares them for sacred union with someone else. You see what I'm saying? It's a balance of the masculine and feminine energies within them that's preparing them for union with you. So they're coming into union with self, having been totally unbalanced for a very long time. I think your person was juggling, walking some kind of tightrope here. They were unawakened because they were afraid of the judgment of others. They were resisting transformation because of the judgment of others. But now they've gone through some kind of ego death here. So know that they're coming into union with self, and they're seeing who they really are, their authentic self. They're remembering who they are. They're remembering, okay? And that's what's caused them to release this toxic cycle and really step into their energy as the magician. They're remembering that they're the magician. Okay, so what wounding are they processing right now? What are they healing? What is being mirrored to them for healing? What's the lessons that are left? Let's have a look. We have neglect. So this person might have had a childhood where they didn't get enough attention, so now they seek external validation from others, and they're people pleasers. Let's pull 3 cards. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so the first thing is unsteady finances. So know that it looks like your person might have grown up with poverty consciousness, where there's just never enough, and it's not just about money. Maybe never enough attention, maybe never enough people around. So what they do is hoard, right, and make decisions based on money and the material world, right? So even this relationship that they might have gotten into, the soulmate connection, this karmic soulmate connection, they might have made that decision based on the fact that they didn't want to be back in that place of being poor and were afraid that money would run out. So they thought that this might have been a more abundant relationship, right? So they're recognizing now that a lot of the decisions that they made in the past was based on this poverty consciousness, that they would never be enough. Whether it's attention or money or love. Let's get another card. So this is what they're healing right now. You see, hunger or lack. So it's all this lack mentality that made this person enter into this karmic soulmate relationship. So this is what they're healing. They're realizing now that there was never any lack. Okay? The lack was inside of them because their soul wasn't filled up. They weren't in union with themselves, right? So they thought it goes back to what my nephew was saying. Remember when I told you that story? You know, this person thought that they would get the attention, the respect, the love that they wanted when they accumulated all these things. They would have this admiration. But you know, people will still come and play with, as my nephew said, they'll still come and play with your toys and still not respect you. And this is exactly what this person is finding out. Okay? And what did I just say? I knew it. It's an addiction to validation. So all this we are seeing here, and my nephew is such a genius. All this we are seeing here is just validation addiction. Okay? So this person went into the soulmate relationship. Oh, and there's some kind of mother wounding here, you see? Right? So this person went into this soulmate relationship, or this karmic soulmate relationship, thinking that all their problems will be solved, that they would get the attention that they didn't have as a child, because there's a mother wound here, right? That they would get the attention that they didn't have as a child, that they would get the financial stability that they didn't have as a child, that they would get the respect that they deserved that they didn't have as a child, that they would feel empowered because they felt powerless as a child. And at the end of the day, all these decisions were based on this addiction to validation. They wanted that external validation. Okay? But they're now recognizing that, you know, you have to validate yourself. You have to be your authentic self. So this is what they're healing right now. This addiction to validation and this people-pleasing behavior, because they want to be admired and they want to be respected. All right, so what is the message from their higher self right now for you? Yeah, good timing. What is the message? If I remember the video where I was telling you that story about, okay, it was last week's karmic reading where I was telling you that story about my nephew and what he said. Alright, so what is the message from the higher self right now? You see, the higher self wants to know that this person's mind is on union. And again, it's not just union with you. It is union within self. Okay, because this person, they sound like, you know, they're they're compartmentalized. Okay, there's an image that they portray to you. There's an image that they portray to their family. There's an image that they portray to the person that they're with. There's an image they portray at the work. So this person's fragmented. Right, so they're now coming back into the self. They're gathering all those lost fragments of self, those compartmentalized parts of self, and coming into unity with self. You see, they've been illuminated, okay? And it's this illumination and this enlightenment that's allowing them to stand in their power. 19 is the sun, and 19 is also 10, which is the end of a cycle. So this enlightenment that they've gotten is pushing the end of a karmic cycle here, okay? Let's get one more. Yeah, and they're recognizing that you are their soulmate. Okay? You guys may be different. That's different as night and day, but there's something complementary about you guys. I mean, this is a yin-yang. 69, that's a yin-yang. I think they may also be having a lot of sexual dreams about you as well. But they're recognizing that you guys, yeah, you're different, but you know what? There's something there's something about you guys that complement each other. People don't have to be the same to stay together. They just need to have respect for each other, and I think your person's realizing that now. All right, so let's get an advice from Spirit for you, and we're going to close this reading. What is the advice? So it looks like, you know, it's validation addiction that they are healing right now. because all those decisions that they made was just to please other people, and they still didn't get the respect and love that they wanted. All right, so let's have a look. And we keep getting this card, didn't we? Didn't we get this yesterday? It says vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So this is a call for well, you know, if it resonates with you, there's a change of diet that is required. Now, I am not a vegetarian nor vegan, but I can tell you, when I was a vegetarian, was I vegan? No, I wasn't vegan. When I was a vegetarian, I did get stronger downloads. I have to admit that. I've been trying to go back. I just fell off the wagon last year. But they're telling you, but it's more than just, you know, not consuming meat. It's about, as I said yesterday, a total detox. So this is also detoxifying people in your life as well. Okay, all these negative people in your life telling you all kind of crap about you can't do this and you can't do that and all that. It's time to cut them out of your life. And if this person is toxic, you have to cut them out of your life for now as well too. So it's a total detox, a total overhaul, cleaning out your home, energetically clearing your home, clearing your space, clearing yourself. It's a total detox. Okay, so there's some big changes that are required, but one of them may start with the things that you consume or you take into your body. Okay, my loves, that was your reading. Don't forget to check out my pick a card reading. What do they want you to know? Yes, what do they want you to know? What do they want to say to you? Something like that, whatever. Check it out on my sister channel. I'm gonna put the link down below in the pinned comment. So I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and if you can go a step further and click on any of the ads I might have played during the reading, that will be beautiful energy exchange for me. All right, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Take care. Bye.